Welcome to the Private Practice Survival Guide podcast with your host, Brandon Seigel. I'm a published author, speaker, entrepreneur, and private practice strategist dedicated to transforming the way that healthcare functions. This podcast is all about empowering you to create the change you want to see. Let's dive in. Welcome. Thank you for tuning into this episode. Today, we're talking about implementing AI in your approach for growth marketing. And so, obviously, AI, everyone's hearing it. We're using it. We're seeing it. We're reading it. We're feeling it. I mean, at some point, it's going to tell us where to eat every day, what exercises we need to do, how to sleep on what side. It's going to take over. But when we're looking at AI, I kind of want to break out two fundamental thought processes because this word AI is kind of like saying soda. And if you think about it, soda can mean a lot of different things. You could have a Coca-Cola soda. You could have a soda bubbly drink. You could have a lot of different meanings behind it. So when I look at AI, I look at it helping us in two different methodologies. The primary methodology that I think artificial intelligence is based on is machine learning. It's that you give it a subset of data and it can produce an outcome based on the prompt and the data as quickly as you need it. So that's where we generally start with that kind of like machine learning side of things. But then over the course of time, we kind of are merging this automation. And so we're utilizing AI in a way to say, AI, you're not just going to do this prompt, but you're going to automate this workflow and you're going to make judgments along the way. So I want you to spit out 5 different keywords every day. And those different 5 keywords, when someone clicks yes or no, you're going to do the following. And then it says, based on that, you need to identify who our ideal target is and lead them through a bunch of prompts that get us a scheduled visit. And now all of a sudden, we've got automation, machine learning, all creating an ecosystem. So I say it this way. Let's just name for this episode that we're going to call our AI Wally. We're going to picture Wally, like the movie, as our robot. We tell Wally, we say, hey, Wally, I need more clients. And I need you to generate a marketing campaign utilizing the following softwares, utilizing a drip component. Here's all the different templates of data that we operate with. And you're structuring this in a better way than I'm talking about it. But at the end of the day, we're going to drive Wally to say, Wally, I need 5 new client leads a day. I need them to go through the following search process. I need you to attract them. I need you to pay for Google Ads to get them. I need to stay within a keyword budget of the following and, starting to bring all those pieces together. And so I almost want you to think of Wally as Wally is becoming a fisherman, and you tell Wally, Wally, I feel like wild salmon tonight. Go find me wild salmon. And Wally goes out and he flies to Alaska and he goes fishing and he pulls up wild salmon and brings it back to you. That's kind of where we're going. And you may disagree, but I do think that we're starting to get into that. So when we're innovating our growth approach with AI, I need you to start looking with simplistic AI and building into robust AI. So we're going to leverage AI-powered customer relationship management tools like CRMs. So why? Because AI-driven CRMs like HubSpot or Zoho, they have technologies built in with AI to segment patients based on behavior, preference, demographics, and ultimately they're able to target marketing campaigns around what's in there. We're going to use AI to automate email campaigns, schedule follow-up reminders, send personalized health tips. For example, imagine if you segmented patients due for annual checkups and had tailored reminders to them. So there's different tools. HubSpot's one, Zoho CRM, Salesforce Essentials, all different ones that you may look at. You do have to recognize that some have HIPAA compliant, some don't, depending on which system and enterprise edition, etc. But what if we were able to leverage this tool, this CRM, with AI and automation to increase your patient retention, engagement with minimal manual effect? What if we were able, on this same note, what if we were able to tell our CRM, I want you to find every single patient that got discharged based on benefit max reached, and I want you to offer them a home activity subscription model for $4.99 a month with built-in videos that they can check in and check out, and they get a free 30-minute coaching visit from one of our practitioners every other month. Better yet, end of the year, what if you had AI find every single one who exhausted benefit and you reminded them to get in the schedule for the new year when their benefits reset? There's different ways to put in different prompts to automate and learn and take that data and drive marketing impact. And I just think we are slow to adopt, but it's there. Another way that you may innovate your growth approach with AI, what if you utilized chatbots for patient engagement? Why? Because chatbots can handle inquiries 24/7. Did you know they can book appointments? They can provide basic health information, freeing up staff time. Implement a chatbot on your website or social media platforms. Have them answer FAQs. Have them guide patients through booking. Have them collect feedback. Now, I want to be clear. This is where I'm a little bit, you might be like, hypocrite, hypocrite. Okay, here's your hypocrite alert for this episode. Chatbots drive me crazy on certain circumstances. So I love the idea of a chatbot when I'm trying to get something done and it makes my life easier. I hate chatbots when there's two things. One is when a chatbot pretends to be a real person. So it's like Lisa pops up and is like, hi, I'm here to help you. And can I answer any of your questions? And then I type in thinking that Lisa's really being monitored by a person. And Lisa's like, let me connect you with a customer service rep. I'm like, thanks, Lisa. You really didn't help me. I would rather have my Wally that does more than you. But when you're not owning the appearance that it is a chatbot, I think it's a problem. The next thing is, I hate when I'm shopping and a chatbot keeps popping up. So like when I'm looking, I love cars. When I'm looking at cars, I shop for cars even when I'm not shopping for cars. And it's funny because I don't enjoy driving that much, but I love cars. But when I'm looking at cars and I keep getting this, how can I help you? And I'm like, turn off the chatbot. So I think you have to understand what that user experience is when you start to utilize a chatbot. But I think there's something nice about a chatbot if I go into appointments and then a chatbot drives to says, can I help you schedule your appointment? Some of the tools you may look at, again, is TDO, ManyChat, Google Dialogflow. There's custom solutions. You need to make sure it's HIPAA compliant if you're collecting any form of PHI. The impact is, if it's executed right, it improves patient experience, and you can capture leads outside of business hours too. So the next thing that we can innovate with our growth approach for AI is we can optimize our digital ads with AI. There are AI platforms. Even Google Ads or Meta Ads use machine learning to optimize ad targeting and budget allocation. We can run localized ad campaigns targeting specific demographics, and we can use AI to A/B test for creatives and refine audiences based on that performance. So sometimes it's a matter of, I am looking for the following. Recognizing that the smaller your market is, it's hard. When I tend to actually fail at this is when I'm going after a very specific audience. So with our billing company, we were going after a very specific EMR demographic, and I was not successful. It was too niche. There was not enough data for it to be successful. But if I said, hey, I want kids that are under the age of 15 that have a hobby of baseball, I would kill it with my digital ads and the way that we AI adopt and everything. And I used to think that the key was having really, really niche to be successful on Google, but you have to have enough keyword power in my experience. And so sometimes when you have a focused area, but you have a broader demographic, you can get really creative and then you can dial in that keyword capability. And so a lot of the times we can maximize ROI if your ad machine has enough AI to machine learn what that high intent patient looks like. And so getting that idea of, even if you were to roll out a new program for people who get headaches, there's a huge market for people that get headaches. And you could look at even just, they could take and see how much money is spent on Advil, Tylenol, etc. And that machine learning could then posture, position things into Google Ads, etc., or Meta Ads, etc. And I bring this up because I think we sometimes don't think granular enough. Sometimes it's like, Brandon, no, I'm not looking for a person with headaches. I'm looking for a person who wants physical therapy. I'm like, why do they want physical therapy? Well, they're in pain. Okay, so we want people in pain. What level of pain? Is it neurological driven? Is it, all those things? So looking at that, there's more data out there than ever before. So the other thing when we're innovating our growth approach with AI is we can personalize content with AI. So AI can analyze patient data to deliver personalized content, increasing engagement. Hey, Brandon, thanks for coming in last week. I know that you worked on the following activities and exercises. If I can send you any follow-up videos to better help your home exercise program, please let us know where you're struggling. Use AI tools. You could create blog posts. You could create social media content. You could create newsletters tailored to patient interests. Wellness tips for seniors. Tools like Jasper or Copy.ai can generate content drafts quickly. Now, I want to be clear because one of the mistakes we sometimes use is we use AI and we don't proofread AI. The idea of AI is to create framework, and then I want you to approve and edit the content so that you have a template that's driven. You want to make sure that your voice is being really, really, really customized within that AI Doppler of you. And so as we do this, we can use tools like Jasper. We can use tools like Surfer for SEO content. We can use things like Grammarly, even for tone optimization. And we can build trust and position your practice as a thought leader utilizing AI to generate greater communication with our audience. And it's so funny because I can always tell when my father-in-law uses AI, and sometimes I'm like, hey, can you communicate back to me using AI? Because I actually like your AI personality better than your real one. No, I'm just joking. But you can tell sometimes, but that's okay. Because if you value communication the way I do, I would much rather you use AI and write, thank you so much, Brandon. I appreciate your time today, versus great, thanks, talk to you later. I don't like that. Now, some of you might like that short, concise communication, but to me, makes me feel like you don't care. That it's just this quick little like, okay, here you go. I'm communicating because I have to. So I would rather you use AI when you communicate with me, hint, hint, because I want to feel valued. It doesn't have to be long. It could be a sentence or two, but that idea of like, okay, thank you. And like, what I really hate is when you write just the letter K, really bothers me. Spell out the whole word. Spend some time. Okay. The other thing in innovating your growth approach with AI, it can help you predict patient needs with AI analytics. AI can actually identify patterns in patient behavior to predict demand for services. Using AI analytics to track appointment trends, seasonal health needs, patient churn risks, this uniform marketing campaign can create resource and planning in so many different ways. And so we're using all different Microsoft Power BI, Practice Better, all different health-specific analytics can drive communication and utilizing AI to tailor how we approach and direct care to a patient. And so it creates an opportunity for proactive marketing and reducing missed opportunities. The other thing we can do is we can automate our social media with AI. So there's AI tools that are going to schedule your posts based on the optimum time, suggest content, analyze engagement, grow your online presence. Whether you're using a platform like Buffer or a Hootsuite that automates posting, you can track which content resonates with your audience. AI can recommend optimal posting times, optimal hashtags, if you need more imagery versus text, all those different things. Ultimately, we want to save time while maintaining a consistent online process and presence. That's why we do all of this. And so the other thing is we'll use AI with enhancing SEO. So you're going to find that there are less people going to school for marketing and more people going to school for AI, because AI is actually going to create more consistent data-driven results right now. And so AI can optimize your website for local search, driving organic traffic. Again, tools, whether it's SEMrush, Surfer SEO, these are designed to identify high-ranking keywords, dentist near me, whatever that is, and optimize your site's content. AI can also suggest blog topics based on searching trends. And so this is helping us increase visibility to local patients searching for services. January 28th through the 31st, 2026, Coral Gables, Florida. Your business is on the track. Are you ready to hit top speed? The Growth Code Conference is your pit stop for 4 days of proven strategies, precision leadership tools, and a tuned-up growth plan. Leave the slow lane behind and accelerate toward your best season yet. Register now at growthcodeconference.com. So AI can also monitor sentiment and feedback. So AI can analyze online reviews, social mentions, gauge patient satisfaction using tools like Brand24 or Mention to track reviews on Google, Yelp, social media, respond promptly to feedback, and address concerns while building trust. You know, some of the tools I like Brand24. Again, the idea is that we're strengthening our reputation. It's helping us inform service improvements. So here are some implementation steps I want you to think about. 1, start small. Begin with 1 or 2 tools. Maybe it's a chat box and AI functionality for Google Ads. We don't want to overwhelm ourselves or our team. Sometimes we need to use the free tools as long as it doesn't need to be HIPAA compliant. Many AI tools offer free and low-cost plans. Train your staff. Ensure staff understand how to use AI to maximize benefits. Sometimes we need VAs to do some of this stuff. I want you to comply with regulations. Ensure AI tools handle patient data, everything's HIPAA compliant, etc. And measure your ROI. We need to track metrics like appointment bookings, patient retention, ad conversions to justify these AI improvements. So here's a use example, just so that we get an idea, an example workflow. Patient visits your website, interacts with TIDIO chatbots to book an appointment. HubSpot logs the patient's details, adds them to a segmented email list for follow-up reminders. Google Ads targets similar patients in your area with an ad for a free consultation. Surfer SEO optimizes your blog post on top 5 wellness tips driving organic traffic, and Brand24 alerts you to a positive Yelp review, which you share on social media via Buffer. By integrating these AI strategies, a small practice can scale marketing efforts, enhance patient experience, grow efficiently within budget constraints. And again, some of that was just automation and workflow, and some of that was giving the right driving content. So being able to take those keywords and generate that blog post and being able to drive organic traffic as a result. Getting that alert and writing that acknowledgement review to share on social media. These are all things that maybe that alert is also generating the comment to the review. So lots of things you can use in this sense. One of the things we're seeing now is that AI softwares are being used for designers or non-designers more than ever. And right now I am interviewing graphic designers, and I can tell when it is an AI picture. So one of the things I do when I'm interviewing graphic designers is I give them a project that they have to show me. And I specifically say, I want hand-drawn, non-AI, show me what you can do. Some of them can do it, some of them can't. But when you're looking at AI design, look at like things, there are AI designers and designs that you're going to like, and realize that non-designers and designers are using AI. One that is probably the most utilized right now for non-designers is Canva's Magic Studio. So they have their intuitive drag and drop interface, but they now have this AI-powered Magic Studio. It's great for non-designers. It generates visuals, social media posts, flyers, text prompts, and templates are going to help you drive that, and then you can edit accordingly. You can remove background, you can do all these different things, and you can actually give it prompts to generate the ad you want. I'm seeing AI text-to-image generator for custom graphics. The tool allows you thousands of customizable templates. They've got appointment reminders, wellness tips, etc. They even have the capability to help drive the brand kit. Now, I want to be crystal clear. I'm a believer in graphic designers. I personally would not use Canva Magic Studio for really important things. But some of you need just that tool that can help you with your social media, and that's why I recommend it. Very beginner friendly, very reasonable, and you can create all your social media posts, flyers, brochures, presentations. It is not HIPAA compliant, so avoid storing anything sensitive, no patient data in there, and it's widely praised for accessibility in design blogs and user reviews, so it can be successful. Another one that is popular is called Looka, Looka. Looka is an AI-powered logo maker and brand kit generator. It's great for private practices that just need some branding, but they can't hire a designer. If you're just starting out, I find that non-designers can create logos. And I want to be clear, there's lots of ways to do your design work, whether it's a Fiverr, whether it's a Looka, whatever that is, there's plenty of ways, whether you're hiring talent or you're doing it AI. With Looka, it generates logos based on style preference, a brand kit that includes 300 plus templates, business cards, email signatures, social media banners. It's customizable, and it can do practice-specific marketing. It's got a simple interface, which I like, and it's step-by-step guidance. It literally costs, for a basic logo, $20 for one time. Premium logo, $65. Brand kit subscriptions, $96 a year. Really easy. This is best when you're building a cohesive brand identity and can't afford what I'm going to call is a proper brand design. If you're looking for what I call a professional brand design, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, you're going to spend somewhere between $500 on the lowest to $3,000. That's usually the range that I'm seeing. I tend to see $750 to $1,500 as the average. But again, you're going to figure out what works for you. Another thing to think about, another tool software that I like to highlight is designs.ai. They offer a suite of AI tools for creating logos, videos, marketing visuals tailored for users with no design background. They have a smart editor. I think it's got some great content creation. And again, everything I'm promoting right now, I just want to be clear. These are not ad rolls. I'm not getting anything from them. If they want to give me a kickback, okay, you can contact me, but no. Honestly, I'm doing this because I do believe these products can be solutions for you. They're products that I've used. They're products that I am just sharing with you to add value to this podcast for you. So they're AI-powered logo, video, and design makers. It's got dynamic templates. It's got an AI writer and a color matcher, which I love. And it's basically a wizard interface. And so you can create a portfolio literally in 2 minutes. It's that easy. So I like that. I've talked about this one, but I'm going to say it again, Jasper.ai. Love this tool as a writing tool. Jasper's image generation and marketing content feature are great for non-designers. I think the visuals and the copy are great for like the idiot's guide to non-designer. It basically generates based on text prompts. So it's design me a modern dental office poster. It has templates for blog posts. It has social media captions. It can do email campaign design. It's got a brand voice customization. It's pretty intuitive. And so I'm a fan. I think it's worthwhile. Again, it's not HIPAA compliant, but it is something that you can utilize. And why I bring up HIPAA compliant is if you were to store any kind of data about a patient and do some kind of success story that had patient data in there, that would be potentially PHI. So you just want to recognize that. So the next thing I want you to think with, and this is where I think we're missing the mark. I think we need to utilize AI messaging more. Text follow-up. There's key HIPAA compliance requirements for text messaging, but there's AI capability. And so encryption. When we are text messaging for marketing, the messages must be encrypted in transit and at rest to prevent unauthorized access if there's patient health information in any way being stored. Access controls, only authorized users should access PHI with role-based permissions. We need to have audit trails of our AI messaging. We need to have patient consent. We must obtain and document explicit written consent before texting. We must have a BAA in place. The provider must sign a BAA to ensure HIPAA compliance. Securing storage, everything must be stored securely. And we must avoid standard SMS. Standard SMS lacks encryption. It's not HIPAA compliant. So one of the tools that I do like that is an AI messaging and text follow-up is called OMD. OHMD. OMD is a HIPAA compliant texting platform. It is designed for healthcare. It offers two-way SMS. It's AI-driven automation for patient communication. It's got a user-friendly interface, and it's ideal for non-designers. It integrates with EHRs seamlessly. Big fan. So it can do appointment reminders, follow-up texts, reduce no-shows. It can do all the patient inquiries. It can answer queries. Hey, my head hurts. What should I do? And you can feed some of that. Secure web-based chat links for PHI sharing, avoiding unsecure SMS. It's got EHR integrations. It's syncing patient data. It's got a consent management process to ensure compliance. And honestly, I think it's great when it's like, book your annual checkup today or whatever. It's got all of those different prompts that you can do. It's pretty simple. It's like $35 a month and I'm per provider. And I want to be honest with you. If you're really eating, sleeping, and breathing right now, $35 a month to have full two-way text, AI, the whole bit, it's a hop, skip, and a jump for me. But again, I am telling you, plain and simple. This is not an ad roll. This is me just saying this is a tool you should look at. Another one's Haymarket. Haymarket offers HIPAA-compliant SMS, AI automation. It's great for small practices. It's got a shared inbox and CRM integrations. It's got drip campaigns, which I like. So post-visit check-ins, all those different things. It's got automated appointment reminders, but I love it because it's got custom fields. And Brandon, Type A, loves custom fields. Secure messaging with encryption, and it's got role-based permission. This does integrate with Salesforce, HubSpot, and patient management systems. It is TCPA and HIPAA compliant. So all great. Now we're talking, it's $49 a month for small teams. Again, $50 a month. How many clients are we engaging in optimizing visit delivery as a result of something like this? Another one to think about is SmartBot 360. SmartBot 360 combines AI chatbots. It's with HIPAA compliant texting. It's got automated patient interactions without requiring a mobile app. And it's a chatbot campaign. So it just does the full interactive marketing piece. It can do appointment scheduling, reminders, follow-ups, secure SMS links. It redirects to HIPAA-compliant web-based chats for PHI. It's got automated workflows, patient screening, and review requests via text. So really cool. Love it. This one's a little bit more expensive, $99 a month. But there's no coding. It's all wizard setup. So it's really cool. And I think it's neat. Another one to think about is Next Health. That's NEXHEATLTH, Next Health. Next Health is a HIPAA-compliant platform with AI automation for texting, forms, payments. It's designed only for healthcare practices. It's got the appointment reminders, the recall messages, the overdue visits, which I love. It's secure SMS with encryption and audit trails. It's got online form links for patient intake. It does sync with many EHRs. It's got payment links for post-visit billing, and it does offer the BAA. This one's where we get a little more expensive. It's $300 a month, but again, I think there's a lot of opportunities here. So looking at all these might be very beneficial. When we start to look at AI data access and analytics, I think this is cool because we can create intuitive interfaces. And so we can actually have AI-driven insights for marketing campaigns. One of the ones you may look at, which has a HIPAA-compliant option, is Mixpanel, Mixpanel. It is going to be an AI-powered event tracking. So it's going to analyze all of the behaviors, your website visits, your appointment bookings, everything. It's going to have predictive analytics to identify at-risk patients, predicting no-shows. It's going to have funnel analysis to optimize your patient journey. It's going to do a cohort analysis and segment what type of visit, the frequency. And again, it does have a HIPAA compliant option. I think it's really cool because you can even track campaign performance, open rates, ad conversions, segmenting patients for targeted promotions, whether it's sick visits, annual checkups, shots, whatever you're doing, it's got it all. So I think it's pretty cool, and there's no coding, and it's pretty reasonable if you ask me. So something I would recommend to look at. Sprout Social, that is going to be leveraging your AI for social media. So that's going to be giving you some social media analytics. It's going to be offering insight into your audience engagement, campaign performance, and interfaces so that you can have AI-driven analysis to gauge patient feedback on social media. It's going to be socially listening to monitor brand mentions, industry trends, predictive analytics, posting times, automated reports, and it's one of those things that you may want to look at for some of the analytics side of things. Zoho Analytics is another one. And I think at the end of the day, when you're looking at this, I'm here to just show you there's resources. If there's anything that you get from this episode, I want you to think with like, am I as effective as I can be with my marketing? And marketing is not just acquiring new clients, it's engaging and keeping current clients. And as I measure my effectiveness, what's the efficiency that I can gain? So as we bring tools into our tool belt, we're able to optimize the way that we create consistent results on a daily basis in our client acquisition, in our client retention, in our client engagement. Did you know a 2023 Gartner report indicated that businesses using AI in marketing achieve a 22% increase in lead generation? They also have 17% improvement in conversion rates, and 60% of healthcare marketers have reported AI is a cost savings for them. Pretty cool. So, in the great words of Malcolm X, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Private Practice Survival Guide podcast. As always, I'm here for you. I care. And together, we can thrive, not just survive. Thank you for tuning in to the Private Practice Survival Guide podcast. I'm incredibly grateful to each and every one of you. Exciting news. We're now available everywhere, from Spotify to Apple Podcasts to YouTube or anywhere you like to listen to your podcasts. So watch, listen, and reach out. If you love this episode, please drop a 5-star review. It truly means the world to me. Are you looking for more ways to elevate your practice? If so, now is your chance. Reach out, go to my website, or email me at brandon@wellnessworksmp.com. And remember, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving.